Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to talk about an interesting topic which is knitting in Odoo 90. Have you ever heard about the word or the term which means knitting? So basically, it is an accounting term. Okay, yeah, we can say it as an offsetting as well. So here in this video, we are going to talk about that and how we can do that inside Odoo 19 and what is an advantage of that particular feature while we using that inside Odoo. Okay, so netting is a useful accounting process. It allows you to offset customer invoices and vendor bills for the same partner. Did you hear that? Like instead of making multiple payments, which means if we are just creating an invoice, it's an incoming payment, and if we are creating a vendor bill, it's an outgoing payment. So for that particular partner, if we have a partner and they we need to create an invoice and a vendor bill, we can simply do that offsetting, which means the netting term in Odoo 19 accounting module, and there we have a feature as well. So you just guys need to only settle the remaining balance. Don't need to do the two separate payments in Odoo 90. So here this feature is very useful if you guys are dealing with what the your partner is. I mean mostly your vendor and your customer at the same time. Okay. So let's start from the basic things. What you mean by knitting? I know that you guys might not understand what is actually knitting term that is using inside Odoo 90. Knitting is also as an AP or AR offsetting. Okay. So basically in the process of balancing incoming debts and outgoing debts with the same partner. Okay. So what I told you on the introduction part. Okay. So let me give you an example, and I think you guys can simply understand using the example. So let's start with an example. Imagine that there is a company which is called ABC Traders. Okay, so ABC Traders is the both your customer and your vendor at the same time. Like we guys are just going to purchase any kind of services from them, as well as the ABC Traders are a customer for us, like purchasing any kind of goods from us. Okay, so that kind of time, or if the situation goes like that, if we are created an invoicing and a vendor bill, we can simply do or go with the offsetting, and they can simply pay the remaining balance and everything. Okay, so for that kind of purpose, we are actually going to create an invoice and a vendor bill. So imagine that you guys have sold a product to ABC Traders with a random product, and at the same time, ABC Traders supplied any kind of services to your company as well. So how we can deal with them without creating two or multiple payments? Okay, so for that kind of purpose, I'm moving on to customers, moving on to the invoices, and let's see how to create a new invoice. Creating a new invoices with the customer name ABC Traders, right? So moving on to the search mode, creating a new one. Let's put the customer name, which means this is the partner, ABC Traders. Okay, so sorry, we have traders. Once I'm done with that, I'm just going to save this manually. Okay, so there we have ABC Traders. I'm just going to provide the product which is almost worth $1,000. So there we have a test product, providing it that randomly. Removing the taxes, you can also add the taxes to give you a perfect outcome. I'm removing the taxes, and now you can see this is the total amount. Okay, let's confirm the invoice, and we don't even moving on to the payment session. Okay, now let's head over to the vendor. So what I told you, that same time the ABC Traders later, a few days later, we didn't even pay the invoice. Okay, sorry, they didn't even pay the invoice, and a few days later we need to purchase a kind of service from the ABC Trader. So how we can simply create a bill, going on to the bill, creating a new, providing the same vendor which is ABC Trader. Under the label side, I'm just going to provide it as a service. Okay, any kind of service, and it worth around $700. Okay. Once I'm done with that, I'm providing a bill date. So today itself, after that, let's confirm it. So we have created an invoice and as well a vendor bill here. So how we can do the netting or offsetting? So for that kind of purpose, we are moving on to the accounting, and under there we have reconcile. Okay. moving on to the reconciliation, and we need to choose that particular invoices from the account receivables and the vendor bill from the account payables as well. So here under the account receivables, you can see for ABC traders, we need to reconcile one of the invoice, and there we have under the account payables, we have another one, which is a bill. So here I'm going to select this one bill and then one invoice. After onwards, I'm moving on to the reconciliation. So if I just click on the reconcile button, there I have get a wizard like to provide a write-off entry. So basically to create an offsetting or a netting inside Odoo 19, here Odoo will give you a write-off entry wizard. So you must need to provide all the entries here. So here you will get an information which from the wizard itself. What is that? Okay, so this is the message that explain exactly what Odoo is going to give. Like you can see an entry will transfer 700 from this account payable to account receivable. Okay, so behind the scene, Odoo is actually going to create an accounting adjustment to offset the payables against the receivables. That what means by this message. Okay, so now you can see all such kind of things, and they we have two smart tabs, which is an internal transfer and a bank fees. So as you all know that why we are using internal transfer. Yeah, this is a kind of reconciliation model to normally use when transferring money between a company bank accounts. So you can use an internal transfer, but here we don't even want these two things because we are doing the netting, and there you can see the bank fees, which means any kind of bank charges which is applied. So that's what bank fees. Now you can see we need to specify account, tax, journal, label, amount. So there you can see a label which means write off. So here I'm simply removing this and providing another label which I want to show to my accountant or any kind of auditing purpose. I want to clearly see that this is a netting amount. Okay, so I want to provide this as ABC traders netting, okay, or offsetting, whatever it is, you can provide it like that. Okay, so I just provide it like this, and there you can see this is the journal that we are going to use, which is miscellaneous journal, and there we have the remaining amount. So you know that after deducting the amount from the account receivables, there we have 300 balance. From starting 1000 deducting 700, we will get 300. So Odoo is automatically calculated that, and this is the accounting date, and there we have to check, which means if you guys are going to check not certain of all information of the counterpart. Okay, so we don't need this for the netting. I'm simply removing that thing. And if you want to do the knitting, you just need to allow or check the allow partial. Okay, simply click on allow partial. Once we are done with that, we can simply reconcile it. So why we are using here, what allow partial, which means here we are going to what doing in most cases we do not want to write off the remaining balance. Like here this is a write off entry wizard. Okay, so we simply want to offset the common amount and keep the balance open, so that's why we are just enable that particular option, and now there you can see that all configured option are disappeared. Okay, so when we are using this particular option or do offset the 700, when the bill becomes fully settled and customer invoice remains open with the balance of 300, and we can move with the last payment or the remaining payment, which is 300. After doing that, let me reconcile this. Once we are done with it, now you can see this what happened. For the ABC traders under the account receivables, we have 300 remaining, and this is the invoice. If I'm moving on to the invoice session, now you can see it is partially paid, not fully, and they will have an amount due for this particular customer, which is ABC traders. Okay, so we have definitely done with the offsetting now. Once we are done with that, and if they are ready to pay this amount lastly that we didn't even paid, what kind of thing, that amount to the vendor, we are just balanced this amount by moving on to the netting. And once we are done with that, let's create the payment. Odoo will give you the remaining amount. Let's create it. So we are done with the payment and we are done with the offsetting as well in Odoo 19. So I hope you all understood this video, and if you want to see the journal items as well, you can finally see this is the journal that we actually happens here. Okay, and if I'm moving on to the payment session as well, to see the journal entries, you can see the remaining amount journal entries are appeared here. Okay, so that's how simply you can move with the offsetting or netting method in Odoo 19 accounting module. It is usually very helpful, like to reduce unnecessary payments in Odoo 19, simplify any kind of reconciliation, maintaining an accurate receivables and payables balance while you guys are auditing, and reduce banking transaction. Lastly, improve account efficiency. So netting in Odoo 19 is a powerful accounting feature that allows you or allow business to offset customer invoices and vendor bills. So for the same partner. So remember that it will only affect only the same partner. Like if you guys are using the same partner, and by reconciling receivables and payables together, you only settle the remaining balance, making your accounting process clear and more efficient at the same time. Okay, so if you like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends. I'll be back with another kind of hidden features in Odoo 90 that is most helpful to you guys. So till the next video, bye bye.